Love y'all. Good morning. God bless y'all. I hope everybody's doing fine and everything. Hope y'all have a blessed day, a blessed football day. Gonna be football all day today. But yeah, I came up here to talk, right? Like I always do. Like I always do. Gotta be careful about smoking up here. They took my boy Yesua's all his pages because all that nigga do was build his damn cabin in the woods and smoke weed and roll up weed. And YouTube took his pages, so hopefully he get his pages back. Excuse me. But let's talk about today. Let's talk about Tommy the Gossip and his fake pretending ass career. Look at my baby. Good morning, sweetheart. You know I love you, Sheila. Sheila, good morning. You know I have to come up here for a minute before we get ready for our little football day today. Um, but yeah, let's talk about Tommy the Gossip and his supporters. Oh, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Sheila. Happy birthday to you. I'm the first one that sing this song to you. So you better recognize, and y'all better recognize today my friend's birthday. So y'all better say happy birthday to her, or I'm gonna get mad up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, sweetie. I love you. God bless you. I hope you have many, many more. I hope we here next year so we can all celebrate together because you're a Virgo, but I'm a Leo, but we right around the same area, August and September. So God bless you. I hope you enjoy your day. You know your baby had to get up here and make you laugh today. This shit funny to me because I don't know why Tommy the Gossip. Y'all know I got to tell y'all about Chili Pie, right? Cutie Pie that be coming up on our live. You know she worked for the enemy, right? She the one that was for remember that time when I called out my number on the you already know, babe. We family. You already know. You already know. Your day ain't gonna start good unless you see my smiley ass face, and my day ain't gonna start good unless I talk to my people. But yeah, Sheila, you know the homegirl cutie pie that used to be up come up on the page. Yo, homegirl's a snake, bruh. She a snake like a motherfucker. Remember that video when that girl was talking, thought she was talking shit, and I said to her, and I said to the girl in the video, I said to the girl in the video, if you feel like you froggish and you feel like you need to talk to me, hit that 264 and come to Virginia Beach, Virginia. And then I put out my number. Okay, so that night I put out my number, right? But I automatically took the video down. But that same night, she decided that she wanted to call my phone. So she calls my phone. You know, we kicking it. Hi, how you doing? You know, I ain't gonna open up. I'm a Leo, baby. I'm a Leo and I'm a Jamaican. So you know damn well I'm not gonna just open up the book, open up my book and just tell it to a total stranger that just took my number off the internet and decided to call me. Okay, so boom. Now she calling me. These people, I'm telling you, Sheila, when I say this, I mean it from the bottom of my heart, not to be funny. These people up here got mental issues, especially the older ones. Especially the older ones. They lazy. They sit around, collect their check, and they sit on the internet and they stalk people like me, Alvo, Shamar, and everything like that, right? But anyway, so yeah. So she called my phone and boom. And she didn't like SL Davis and how negative she was and the other old ass molded smelling ass bitch. Um at all. She don't want no smoke. Let me finish telling you, girl. You gonna be like, what? So yeah, and Blast. So she down with them. So I'm like, and that other, and the dyke, and the older dyke, Coco, the older dyke with the dress that always think that she could say what she want to say about Alvo, and I'd be up in her ass about that. So anyway, yeah. So she called me. So she called me out. I was like, how the fuck you get my number? She said, oh, I got your number off your video. So I was like, I'm saying to myself, wow, wow, okay, G. So I said whatever I said to her that night. And then the next day, she's texting me, like if she's attracted to me and everything like that. So I'm texting her back because, hey, look, I got a mind of a man, but I'm in a woman's body. But check it out though. I love women. She's not an ugly woman either. But anyway, so yeah, so she tried to play. This is what she tried to do. That's why I keep saying what I said about recording my conversation. So the first night when she called me out of the clear blue sky and got my name off the internet, she was recording me then. Okay. I plucked it. Come on, woman intuition kicked in quickly, baby. I plucked it, right? So when she called me the next day, I plucked it again. And I kept saying to myself, every time she kept talking to me, she would move back from the phone receiver, and you could hear, you know, if you know, and like I know, when you being recording, you could hear the echo in it. And I kept hearing the echo in it, right? So I didn't say anything. So, I wanted to see where this is going. So I said to her, I said, why did you feel the need to get in contact with me? Because you down with the people that I talk about. I don't like, I will never like SL Davis. I will never like um Coco. Coco used to come up in here. I would never like Blast, because those three older people get on the internet and just be saying anything out their mouth just to get rich off of somebody's views. They say anything about Alvo, and you know how I love Alvo. I don't care who it is. I'm not going against my baby. That's my Bookabut. He's been my Bookabut since he's 18 years of old age, and he's 25 now. Can't nobody tell me shit about Alvo. Okay, and Shamar grew on me. So, but anyway, so yeah, so she's talking, boom, 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 but I can hear it. I can hear. Now, this is the second day I can hear the same click, same echo, right? So I say, so boom, boom, we starting to talk. We start to talk. She's trying to pretend that she likes me now, Sheila. Check it out. She's trying to pretend that she has a sexual attraction to me. Me too, Sheila. Of course, yeah. Yeah. I told you, my baby can't hold a good bitch down. My baby coming home. So yeah. So I said, Sheila. So I said, so I'm talking and shit. Flirt. I'm a flirt, baby. I love women. Of course, I'm a flirt. If women flirt with me, I'm a flirt back. I'm not thirsty, but I'm a flirt, right? So yeah, I'm flirting and shit because I find the woman, she's cute as an older 52-year-old woman. So yeah, so we're kicking it, boom, boom, boom. Every time she kept calling me, right? I kept hearing this echo. So the fourth night, I phone boned her, okay? But before I phone boned her, the clicking was on. But then when it was time to do what I do, make it do what I do, the clicking went off. So the following day, I'm on the phone with her after work. It was like around, I get home like around like 9:30, she said, right? So I'm on the phone with her, right? And she's like, again, off the phone, but the mic is in the phone. All of a sudden, Sheila, the phone said, you had exceeded your limitation on your recording. I said, I just came out of nowhere. It just caught me. I knew it already in my mind that she was recording me. But then I said, when her phone said, I said, bitch, I know this is exactly what I said, bitch. I know you're not recording my conversation with you. So this is what she said. Oh no, oh no, baby, I'm not recording your conversation. I said, yes, the fuck you are. First of all, you already know if you know anything about us Jamaicans, once we got our mind set and we know that it's right, you can't tell me nothing different. And I'm not saying that just because I'm Jamaican, because that's a true fact. I'm a Leo. You can't just run anything by me and I'm gonna say okay and put a stamp on it. You feel me? So she's telling me, Sheila. So this is what she doing. So she's telling me, nah, I don't nah, I wasn't recording you. I said, you was recording me because you work with SL Davis and you work with Blast and Coco. You work for all three of them knuckleheads that I don't fuck with. All three of them old ass, grungy ass, gray faced ass bitches I don't fuck with. So, because at the same token, she had told me she was, what do y'all call those people, mod or something like that? That she's a mod for SL Davis, whatever mod mean. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so she was like, yeah, blah. So now, when the recording goes off, Sheila, and say you have exceeded your limitation of recording. I said, bitch, I know you ain't recording me. Check it out, Sheila. Now, this is the goofy part about it. Now, I know this bitch don't think she got a retard or somebody up here that don't know, you know what I'm saying, don't know where right from wrong. So she gonna say to me, oh, I wasn't recording you. There's a button on my phone that my face hits and it starts to record it. I don't know what it is, but it's a button on my phone that starts recording. So now I'm like, okay, that's my TV. I'm like, okay, Sheila. So I'm saying to myself, this bitch think I'm stupid, okay? Think I'm stupid like a motherfucker, right? So now I'm okay. Here comes Jamaica for real, for real. Here comes Leo. Here comes the personality. Here comes when you fuck with me and think I'm stupid attitude. Okay, so no, I did not get disrespectful and call the bitch, call her out of her name from A to Z. I didn't get disrespectful like that. I just politely told her that I don't get down like that. I said, first and foremost, I don't understand what your intention was to contact me anyway. And knowing that I talk about SL Davis and Blast and Coco. Coco is the older stud with the dreads that come down her head, down her face, or whatever it is. But yeah, so I'm like, she was like, oh no, I don't, no, I don't do that, I don't do that. And I tell them when they wrong, and all that's bullshit. But yeah, so I was like, yo, don't even contact me. Don't contact me no more, nothing like that. She was like, nah, I like you. I really like you. And I like, the sex and everything like that, this phone sex. And I was like, that's not even the point. I said, you betrayed me, first and foremost. Right. On the all the time, Sheila, no lie. And look though, this is how it told me, like, bitch, don't fucking contact me no more. And I meant that from the bottom of my heart. Once you cross me, there ain't no crossing back. Bitch, this ain't a two-way, four-way, three-way, one-way street, bitch. I don't play those games. If I'm showing, first and foremost, bitch, nobody told you to take my phone number and call my phone. You decided to call my phone. But like I said, because the powerful words that we preach, or should I say speak upon, Sheila, while we up here, um, I guess she felt that she was going to try to get to know me and record my conversations so she could discuss me or whatever I discussed with her on the phone with those three. You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, this bitch really think I'm motherfucking like I was born yesterday. Yeah, sure. Exactly, sure. I don't play those games. It ain't no 1, 2, 3 strikes you out and a foul. Ain't none of that with me. You fuck up one time with me, I'm over it. I'm not playing with you. Yeah, they say so all the time, all this whole time. Now this happened just last week, because I started speaking about it. This happened last week where I said, don't call me. Don't even. I said, first and foremost, I ain't never getting on the phone with you no more because you keep trying to claim that she got a $1,000 phone, and $1,000 phone got this special button on your phone where it automatically records. I said, so it automatically records only when Jamaica calls you. Only when Jamaica calls you, your phone starts fucking recording. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me and stop trying to play with my intelligence. Because, bitch, I not only graduated from high school, I graduated from 4 years of motherfucking college. Don't play with me. Okay? So now I'm saying, Sheila, the same thing I'm saying to you is what I said in a text. I would never get on the phone with you again because it ain't that serious for you to be trying to record my conversation and trying to learn who I am, about me and about my lifestyle so you can spread the news. I said, not that I have anything to hide, because I'm the type that likes to pull up and show out. So I'm not worried about any of one of you motherfuckers. I said to her, and I wish a motherfucker would put anything about me that's not right, or a picture of my family or whatever, not that, because I sent her a lot of pictures of myself and she sent me a lot of pictures of herself. But let's make it clear, I'm not the one to fuck with. And I'm not gonna play these internet games with these old ass senile or mildew smelling ass bitches that don't want to do shit in life but cause issues. So I said I would no longer call you. I said I might text you once in a while, but I'm not gonna call you because I don't feel like I want my voice to be recorded on nobody's phone. I'm not no motherfucking criminal. Okay. So she kept telling me, I swear, I'm gonna get it. She said, oh, I paid $1,000 for my phone. Hold up. Pause. I paid $1,000 for my phone. I paid $1,000 for my phone, Sheila. And my phone got this special button on my phone. And every time I'm talking on the phone, Sheila, my phone starts recording. Just you though, Jamaica. I said, listen, I don't know what type of phone you got. And she talking about my technology. I don't know. I'm learning from my son. Listen, you 52 years old, baby girl. Don't play with me. Don't try to play on my motherfucking intelligence. But anyway, back to the program. But yeah, so I'm like, I'm not doing none of that no more. It's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? So boom. So meanwhile, she's still trying to plead the fifth. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I would never do that. And I'm not going to get another phone because I paid $1,000 for this phone, but I'll go buy a cheap phone from Metro. I said, stop playing with me. For real, for real. It ain't that serious because, first and foremost, I don't even know you. I don't know you from a can of paint. Oh, for real, for real. You decided to call my phone number because your intentions was to try to get to know me. Let's keep it clear. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Say I'm wrong, my sister, okay? Sheila, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong now. Her intentions was to try to get to know me because she's a whatever y'all call it, a mod. South Carolina. South Carolina. But look though, now I'm not gonna say the bone sex wasn't good though. It was all right on her tip. It was all right on my tip because that's what the motherfucker do. You know, that's what a motherfucker do. You know, so yeah, so listen, blood, listen. On God, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong for real, blood. Listen, her intentions was to try to get to know me so she could diddy dap and sit on the motherfucking porch with those other two gummy, long belly, no life having ass hags to sit on there. Now tell me if I'm wrong. Am I wrong? Like who does that? Who does that? Who does that, Sheila? Who the fuck does that? Like you, that's like you calling my phone right now, me calling you. You call my phone, and the first thing I do is put that shit on recording. Am I wrong? Am I wrong, Sheila? Like, 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 what was your purpose? Oh no, I swear I wouldn't do that to you. I really like you. I really like you. I don't want you to leave me and da da da. I was like, it's a done donna, bitch. You don't if you ain't never fucked with a Jamaican before, you know now. You know now. You understand me? You understand what I'm saying? You know now, because you're not gonna fuck and tell me, okay then, like that's what I'm saying though. What the fuck though? You know? Real talk though. Oh, Sheila, like also real shit, like bitch. Like if you want to just the phone sex, all you had to do is say, I want you to be my phone sex buddy. Boom. But to you, this conversation and answer me all these questions, I was just not answering nothing. We're not talking. Only thing, the most I ever said to you was about my great nieces and nephew 2 years ago. Their mother got killed by this fucking woman beater down here. 2 years ago, down here in Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's the most I ever said anything. Anything after that is no. It's not happening. Okay. See, I don't do this pretending thing. You know what I'm saying? That's like Tommy the Gossip. That's like Tommy the Gossip. He think some of the people that he think is okay with him, they be in my DM. So this is what they told me. Now, come on now, Sheila. This motherfucker could be on live right now, and automatically his views goes up to 5,000, 2,000, 3,000. He's not that important. So the person that I'm not even gonna say her name because she's a sweetheart, and I don't know her motives either, but by her telling me these things, but I understand the motive at this point. But she was like, Tommy the Gossip be having his, which they said mods. I don't know what that is. Mods or the people that work on this platform or whatever. I don't know. But he got people on this platform that all day long, that's all they do is like keep liking the video. You know how when you get on YouTube and they be saying tap the screen, that's what they be doing for Tommy the Gossip. That's how his views get as high as they are, because once again, he's in a competition with Shamar, and then he has this little pretend rap career on YouTube. He pretended to be a rock star on YouTube. He think he got a rap career on YouTube. Girls, stop the press. So yeah, like so she was all in my inbox. She was like Jamaican-Blood. She was like, I knew you don't know me. I don't know you. She said, but this is what she said. She said she been following Tommy the Gossip for a minute, and she said like he's just annoying to her. She said at first, she said, I thought when she said something like when she first start oh, okay. Okay, KK. Okay, Sheila, you ain't never lied, baby, at all. That's why I say he got that fake rap career. He's the YouTube rap fake pretending to have a rap career on YouTube. That nigga got mental issues if you can't see yourself, because I see all the way through it. He's having a mental breakdown, trying to be Shamar, trying to act like Shamar. Now he trying to pretend that he got a rap career. Girl, stop the press. Shut the front door, the back doors, and the windows, and lock the motherfuckers and sit down somewhere and laugh about it. Laugh about it. But yeah, so she was like, I'm sick of Tommy the Gossip. She was like, at first she said, she thought, when she first, I guess, first started following, she thought it was like funny, but she said as she gradually started to listen, she said that all he did was he was out to like put harm on Alvo and Shamar. This is what one of his supporters was saying to me in my inbox. The one that said to me about how he gets all those views is he got people working on his page, because Tommy's an internet freak. So he just like with his beats, you could go on a website and get beats for free, or you could buy the beats from the person that's making the beats. So that's how he gets his beats. He goes on the website. So Tommy knows a lot about the computer. So whatever, and like I said, when they be doing that tap the screen shit, that's what they be doing. That's how they get Tommy's views up the way they are. That make it look like, oh, he got 116 views. Come on, you only been on there fucking alive for about an hour. Like, come on now, you ain't talking about shit. And you don't, and now if your motherfucking views, it ain't pitching in and it ain't adding up. If your views is that so fucking powerful, come on now, Sheila, talk to me, sweetheart. Talk to me, sweetheart. If your views is that motherfucking powerful, how come you ain't that? Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. He says he got a rap career. How come nobody in Atlanta knows him? People only know of him as being a cyber bullier that beat up a handicapped person. That's not 4 stars for me or anybody else that's in a predicament to say that you don't treat people like that, you know. So anyway, so she was saying, well, I'm gonna tell you this. She said, Tommy don't really be having. Exactly, Sheila. She so the person that's in my inbox yesterday, she was like, Tommy don't be having all those views. He has people that works on his platform that knows how to get those views to make it look like he got 20.5K people watching him, bruh. You don't talk about nothing. You don't give positive vibes, you don't get positive energy, you don't get positive advice. And who the hell want to sit around you all day long if they don't have bitter souls and don't have nothing else to do and they want to sit around and hear bitterness and hatefulness shit all day long? That's what those people that live. So you ain't got it ain't that many people in the world that want to sit around you like that. So that's what she was saying. She said, I'm just letting you know. She said, I don't care. She said to me, I don't care if you do say my name. I said, that ain't what I do. You know what I'm saying? You came to me, not that I care about his views and everything, because a beggar needs to beg. You know what I'm saying? They always have to make $1 out of 15 cents. You know what I'm saying? When you got your life together and you got a 9 to 5, or you got you know how to budget your whatever income that you get, you don't have to get on the internet 24/7, 7 days a week, panhandling. You know, so if that's what he do to do his views, but I was saying to myself, I'm like, damn, and then once I read that, Sheila, oh yeah, he's very jealous of Shamar Mar. I love Shamar Mar. My boo doing that damn thing. Shamar is showing up and showing out on the motherfuckers. You heard what I said? Facts though, Sheila. I'm like saying to myself, once I read what one of his supposed to be supporters came in my DM and told me that yesterday about how he gets his views up like that. I was saying the same thing to me. I said, this motherfucker, all he do is talk about his fake relationship with Alvo, and he shows his jealousy against Alvo and Shamar because Alvo and Shamar's platform and their ability to do things in the world that Tommy don't do. Because you know, Alvo's been to Vegas and he was on the Bad Boys Club show. Shamar doing business, still doing business, and Alvo still got a business when he comes home. But here it is, Tommy, he bitter because one, he couldn't make his fake relationship into reality, and two, because Shamar left him in the dust where he was supposed to be. And Shamar might not be 100% pure upstairs, but the little bit that God gave him gives him the same kind of feeling when we know that somebody doing us wrong. The intuition thing. You feel me? So Shamar knew. You ain't gonna keep treating Shamar like a dummy and think, you know, no. Shamar knew. Shamar had to get away from Tommy the Gossip. Tommy the Gossip was not a beneficial friend. Not that Shamar was looking for a beneficial. Shamar really was looking for a friend, but Tommy wasn't looking for that. Tommy was looking for content. And if you look at some of the videos that him and that other fat, ugly bastard that they used to do with them tacky wigs on, you always see Tommy in the middle, and he always wanted to be in charge. And Shamar was not the one to take the back seat. as we can see. Shamar was not taking a back seat for nobody. Somebody just text me their number. Who does that? Who text? No, I ain't even. Girl ain't doing a damn thing. Comparing, trying to compete. Even if Shamar said, even if Tommy talk about him for the rest of his life, he still ain't gonna make the amount of money he. So now Tommy trying to use reverse psychiatrist. Check it. Who wants to go jump around like a clown and get $2,000 where I could sit on my ass and talk about you all day? Excuse you? Ain't that what you trying to do? Ain't that what you was trying to do? You was trying to follow in Shamar's footsteps. Shamar's a performer. So if you think Shamar's performing on stage is jumping around like a clown, so you must think about that about every artist. You feel me? You must think about every artist on the stage the same way you think about Shamar. But because, excuse me, but because he never feels the need to pat Shamar on the back. Exactly, Sheila. He don't know that. I don't even use that with him. He that title with him. He doesn't know the meaning. But let me just say, he trying to make it look like Shamar doing a bad thing, jumping around, singing his song, performing his song. So he trying to turn it around and try to say, "Oh, I don't need to be jumping around, looking like a clown, jumping around on stage." No, Shamar's a performer. And yes, you wanted to be in the same predicament as him because you're trying to, or then you still on the internet trying to act like you got a rap career off of YouTube. You got a rap career. You the only one in the motherfucking industry I know that could get on YouTube and make some bullshit and say your song is coming out the next motherfucking day or the next week, bro. It ain't that motherfucking simple. You'll never be on Apple Tune. You'll never be on Spotify. You'll never be on the 100 chart music chart, the 20. None of that. You know what I'm saying? So Tommy's an idiot. So the girl was like, yo, she said, you could say my name if you want to. I was like, nah, that's not what I do. You came to me and told me something that like I already scooped that. Cause I was saying to myself, Sheila, I was like, this nigga only be on the phone for a minute. He gets on the phone for a minute or two or hour, and all he did was talk about Shamar. Shamar that same old shit, same old pattern, same old pattern. Oh shit. Well, Shamar took my man. Shamar did this. Shamar did this. Shamar taking care of his man. How do you fuck Shamar? Like he could write a book on obsession of Shamar. My obsession of Shamar, right? So she was like, you could say my name. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. But thank you. But I knew that. I was like, this nigga ain't getting all these views. It's not adding up. It's not adding up. Because you got to be in the public eyes and you got to be popular with the public to get the views that he keep trying to say that he's getting and he's not. That's why LaShawn and old girl said that shit last night about the fraud, about he's been frauding and stealing from his supporters and acting like him and that I can't think of the other person's name, but who they said was acting like they could endorse people and like they producers and shit that make your career go boom. Look at showing up and showing out. Yes, sir. Salute. Good morning, Golden Family. What's up, squad? Good morning, beautiful. I hope you're having a blessed day. But yeah, you know I had to do my morning Sunday thing before we set it off for the rest of the Sunday. You know, but yeah, so I was like, yeah, because it was puzzled. I'm like, this nigga he don't even be talking about nothing. And if anybody that sits around him and listen to his bitterness all day long, he has nothing good to say about nobody, not even his fucking self. You know, I said, ain't no way in hell you got 42 0.5K people, K attention, people in the world attention. You feel me? Ain't no way that you got all those people. So when that girl told me that yesterday, I was like, I knew it. And then that's why LaShawn and old girl coming out with that. They going to the FBI behind the fraud because Tommy has been scamming people, acting like he can take somebody's level to career to another level and asking people to send them the money, and he's not doing what he's supposed to do. How? But this is what I am. I'm gonna say without. I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like scammers. I don't like that. If you gonna hustle, hustle hard and hustle the right way. You don't hustle and scam people out of the money, especially with the economy today. You know, we all are in a predicament where, every dime counts. You know what I'm saying? So you scamming your supporters, telling them we could take you to another level on the internet, doing what? Sitting on their ass all day long. That's exactly why fucking President Trump want to take the benefits away from y'all motherfuckers. Cause y'all, if y'all can sit your lazy ass up on a motherfucking phone all day long, why you don't go get a telemarketing job? Secretarial job, since you like sitting on your ass, receptionist job. You know what I'm saying? Key punch, data entry. I used to do data entry, and I got bored with it. I ain't gonna even front. When I was 18 years old, and I was in college doing working and didn't want I wanted some money in my own pocket, didn't want to live off of my family's donations to my college fee. I started working at data entry, and that was the boringest job for me because who the fuck sits on their ass all day long and look at a computer all day long and think it's comfortable. It's not to me. It wasn't. So I quit that job, and I was making. If you know anything about data entry, key punching, you know that's one of the high paying job in America. But it was too boring for me because I couldn't sit still. I was too goddamn hyper. What the fuck? I don't need no job. I'm gonna sit on my ass all day long. Like, nah. But I'm just saying he's scamming people, and that's why LaShawn and old girl said what they said last night about they was going to report him because he's scamming people out of whatever he's doing. But that's why I said I knew those views. I said, like, karma, I hope karma does. Karma's definitely coming for him, but because he do too much. He do too much. You scamming people, then you scamming people on a GoFundMe page, and even though that was 8 months ago, that picture of him on that GoFundMe page, you scamming people. I put that up there not to help him for his GoFundMe page, just to show people how much of a scammer he is. You know what I'm saying? To show his support, like this nigga, he do anything for money, and then he wants to sit back and try to criticize Shamar's career, and Shamar's career is going in a positive way, doing positive things. This nigga, he going around the whole world begging, talking about I don't have to beg no more. I can get a check. No, nigga, asking for views and got your mods or whatever the fuck you call those people that sits on your page, your devils that work for you, the demons that work for you that constantly giving you views. And the only reason why you want, and the girl said it too, Sheila. The only reason why right. The only reason why the girl said the only reason why he do that is because he want people to think that he got all these people really be backing him up, and that he does that because he has, I told you, has a complex about Shamar, so he wants to make it look like he doing better than Shamar and Alvo on the internet. This is what she said. I already plucked the mother. I already plucked the duck. I already knew what the duck was doing because I was like, there's no way all these people in the world is listening to him talking about Shamar, because it ain't that many bitter people in the world like him. Only bitter people in the world is his supporters, and that's only a 1,000 or 2,000 of them. All them high views that he's getting, they work to do that. They work to do that. He pays them to do that, to make it look like he's getting the highest views and the people like, bro, it's not matching up, because if you was getting all those views and you was that popular on a internet, how come nobody knows you? How come nobody likes you? How come your career is just sitting on the internet thinking that you got a career on a motherfucker? Exactly. That nigga got a football player back. Like, bro, he looked like I'm rough and tough with my Afro puff. He got that kind of body. One of them motherfuckers, bitch. Sit your rusty ass, ghetto minded ass down somewhere, old ghetto ass project chick. I got rough and tough with my Afro puff. The fuck out of here, dude. Dude be doing too much to try to act like he's the greatest of all time. It's like, bitch, if you know, like, sit your big back looking ass down some motherfucking way. Like, come on now. He doing too much. And the reason why I put that GoFundMe page up there was to show people how of a scammer he is, and how he scammed to get money. And everybody keeps saying, oh, you do anything for money. No, you don't. Not everything. Everything ain't a blessing. All money ain't good money. And then you begging people that in society that are either like me, 9 to 5, or on a budget, monthly budget. You asking these people, what are you doing for those people? You begging for their money, and talking about, oh, my supporters, they sent me. No, your supporters ain't sent you shit. They help you buy that Kia though. They did help you buy that car when you first started out begging 8 months ago, begging. And what you doing now, you begging. So you have people working for you to build up your views, to make it look like you got the popular person on YouTube. We already peeped it. I peeped it, and when homegirl put a stamp on it in my inbox last night, I was like, I already peeped it. I told her like that. I said, I knew those views wasn't what they said they was a view. I knew he had people doing that, because ain't no way in hell. You hear what I said, squad and Shilly? Ain't no way in hell. You got all those people. You got 42,000 people following a Dennis the Menace, a medieval ass motherfucker. A person that just spit out venom every day, just evil, don't have nothing nice to say about somebody. No, who got time for that? Who the fuck got time for that? You know what I'm saying? Because I knew it. I knew it. I said, damn. And no, every time he ain't look, he don't even be up there 10 minutes, and all and 10 minutes you got 5,000 people following you. Stop. Okay, so that's why I keep trying to say, that's why I pluck him, because bruh, you're not doing what you're doing because it don't match up. It don't match up. Because she'll fam squad, because he wanted to be in a relationship with Alvo, right? Because at that time, Shamar and Larry, when they 8 months ago, when they all did, when it was Shamar and Larry, and Alvo was staying at Tommy's house, and Tommy keep trying to act like Alvo was working and staying at his house, but because Tommy was so into wanting to be an internet creep. Yes. Yeah, those are the people he's scamming, squad. Those are the people he's scamming, talking about he could do this. He got his supporters. This is what he got um Starla. Hi, sweetheart. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. That's why he got all his supporters thinking that he's Charles in Charles. And you know what I'm saying? Like he the head nigga in charge on the internet. So he got all those lonely, miserable motherfuckers that's over there that need a hug every motherfucking day. They cause Tommy's Barney to them. Okay, Tommy's Barney and Barney's giving them a hug. Okay, for real, and giving them a hug and making them feel like they somebody and they're nobodies. So they feed into his manipulative behavior, and all he doing is conning them out their fucking money. And that's what the lady said. Um, oh, Starla, hi, good morning, beautiful. Hope you have a blessed day today. Yeah, like, yeah, he been conning people out their money. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no way in hell you paying $500 or two, three, four, whatever to somebody just to sit around and hear him talk about another human being because you upset because you couldn't get in a relationship with Al. This is where his bitterness comes from. You could get in a relationship with Alvo. You was jealous of Shamar and Larry's relationship. So everything fell apart for Tommy because first of all, he wanted to be in control of everything. And Alva did not want a relationship with him. So Alva picked up, packed up, and left. And ever since then, he's been trying to paint a nasty picture talking about Alva got dirty skin. Alva got beautiful chocolates. That's chocolate dip. Don't talk about my chocolate dip. His skin looks better than yours. He don't put no filters on his. You know, he go through changes in his face, puberty, just like any other young man that's in their 25s that's growing into a manhood life. They don't have to put he don't Apple don't put filters on his face, and that's a beautiful, handsome chocolate dip young man. Don't try to paint an ugly picture of him because he didn't want you to suck his dick in a relationship. That's what you're really mad about. Then you're mad because Shamar and Alva went to Zoot's network and felt the need that he thought that he was saying that he was the friend, you know, Barney. He thought he was the friend. And he thought Shamar should have took him to Zoo Network because you ain't heard him say you took a dusty motherfucker and that didn't do this and didn't do that to Zeus Network, and all along Alva was taking good care of Shamar. But Tommy wanted everybody to think that Alva was such a bad person because Alva didn't want a relationship with him. So that's where his bitterness comes from for Shamar because Shamar and Alva. He's more mad at Shamar because he said, Shamar, you act like you were my friend. Yo, I wish y'all go find that video because I'm telling you, they sent it to my phone, but it's another phone that I threw away that I turned off. But he's screaming in the phone. I swear to God on my mama. You know how like a kid lost a month for Halloween candy? Um, he's got mental issues. Y'all can't squad. I can't say it no other way. He definitely got mental issues. He's been having a mental breakdown on this internet for the last couple of weeks because he's been trying to pretend he has a rap career, that he's a rapper, that he got a rap career, and he was okay, then he freaking out and Shamar this, Shamar that. How do you fuck Shamar? That's my llama. That's it. That. Shamar, Shamar. And this nigga was sleeping, eating, shit in Shamar. You feel me? So yes, he has a mental issue. Not at all. Not big bad. Big bad. He's upset. He was having a mental breakdown. And then and that's why I said that's where it comes in with the views. I said, because he wants Shamar and Alvo and the rest of us to think that he got all these 2.5 thousand people, 5.6. No. Ain't no way in hell you got 116.5 thousand people following somebody that's spitting the motherfucking devil's word. Okay. Squad. You know damn well Man, you know damn well Tommy ain't no damn rapper. And second of all, if he was a fucking rapper, it ain't that easy that you could just spit three. You go first of all, you go buy the beats off of this this is a platform where you can go buy the beats. And you think that you gonna be a rapper overnight because you're in competition with Shamar. You're in competition with Shamar. Everything that Tommy does from this point on is always in competition with Shamar. He's trying to outshine Shamar. So now he's trying to pretend he has a YouTube rap career. Oh yeah, I can't wait till this song come out, bruh. It is not that easy. I mean, Tommy goes all out. He's been having a mental breakdown, y'all. I'm telling you, he's been having a mental motherfucking breakdown. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Yes, he's on that level for real. If y'all ain't been seeing it, I know I've been seeing it. I said this motherfucker having a mental breakdown trying to compete and outdo Shamar. Look how he be trying so hard. He be trying to put himself on an album cover that act like he got a motherfucking hit out, bruh. Bruh. This nigga, that's why I say he knows how to do things on the internet because he don't do nothing but sit in the house all day long. And now they learned how to make it look like he got all these views, and he don't got all those views because he got people working in that tap the screen type of shit working for him to make it look like he's doing so much. He's doing so much, and he got who the fuck. Oh God, like, come on, my people, talk to me. What the fuck, Sheila? Squad. Professionally done in the studio with professionals and professional producer, going now to find that yo. I've been looking for Shamar song to put on my ringtone, put on my other phone ringtone because I like that song Friday. Shamar said, "Who want to run up? Who want to get?" I love it. I love the fact that God gave Shamar a gift. We all gifted by God in our own way, but God gave Shamar this gift to where somebody makes him mad, he goes in the studio and make a hit. Y'all ever notice that? Like when Shamar and Tommy first had their first argument, and Tommy showed Shamar that he really wasn't his friend. That's when Shamar made that song. You're not my friend, you my enemy. I used to love that song. So I'm a fan of Shamar, and I'm an angel sent to make sure Shamar is in the right proper way. So yes, I'm not only somebody that follows Shamar since he's been, homeless in his whole career. I'm a fan of him. I'm not, yes, we all a fan of Shamar. We all wishing and praying and hoping Shamar be successful. And the reason why I'm hoping so much is because he's showing up and showing out on these motherfuckers that talked about his twisted body, talked about his hygiene and everything. He's showing all these motherfuckers, listen, I'm showing up and showing out. And can't you, none of y'all motherfuckers take my shine, and he's an icon. So I'm glad Shamar is growing up mentally because he is 28 years old, and he had a hard life. He had a hard life, just like some of us. And the people that pick with him are still having a hard life, because but they feel the need if they pick on somebody like Shamar that makes them feel good about themselves, and all the while they still that poison venom devilish soul that sits on a stoop, on a chair, in a room, lonely, miserable, and don't have a life together. But you know what, squad? You are so right. He always say that. Shamar, you slow. Shamar, you this. Shamar, you that. Shamar, you ain't got it like. But you know why he says that? You think about it. and I'm gonna say something that's so real. You think about it. When the devil tries to turn you away from good, they gonna keep spitting insults at you. They're gonna try to make you feel so much less of a person that they're gonna keep trying to say that you ain't nobody, you ain't gonna ever be nobody, you slow, you retarded, your body twisted. So when they saying all these ignorant and hateful things to a person, they thinking that, oh, I'm saying this to beat up their self-esteem. But all the while, it was to a certain extent because it was coming at Shamar from Messy Down, from LaShawn, from Tommy the Gossip, and then he arguing with Alva. So too much was going on Shamar's plate. So at one particular time, he did feel like hurting himself. But then God came along again, and that's what God is doing now. He's reversing that shit for Shamar. And Shamar, far from being stupid. Just because a person outer appearance is deformed doesn't mean the mind is deformed. You could be attached from your body because it's deformed, but you can't be disattached from the mind that God's trying to show and teach you something. And that's what's going on with Shamar, because now you got his positive management with Alex I Miss Lady. I keep forgetting your name, and I learn it every day, and I keep forgetting your name. But his positive management team got Shamar. The only thing now they need to do is keep Fendi away from him, because Fendi's not a friend either. Remember just last week when Shamar was looking for a place and he didn't know, he was a little stressed out, didn't know if he was gonna find a place and everything. Fendi's exact words was uh I don't owe nobody nothing. She, like saying that she don't owe Shamar nothing, knowingly that she heard her mother did not pay Shamar for that song, that song eat, that ain't getting nowhere. And now that Fendi sees that Shamar's song Friday is taking off, Shamar don't need her as a hype man. Because that's all she is, the background dancer. She should put on a motherfucking tight ass outfits that Sukiana and Dancing Doll be having on and dance along with them. Because Fendi is a bitch that's trying to use Shamar. And now that she sees that she's no good without Shamar, but trying to dog Shamar. But Shamar has a management team. If you go back and see what I see, Shamar was on stage with Sukiana and Dancing Doll, right? And he was doing that his Friday song, and Fendi came out of nowhere and tried to push her way into the video, and they looked at her like the people in the back of Shamar. Shamar had to keep doing his thing, but the people in the back and on the side of Shamar looked at her like, "What the fuck, like, bitch?" So that's the only thing Shamar's unit needs to make sure that they don't allow Fendi to come around, because she's only trying to use Shamar for stardom. Because she was the song that they just did, eat, that fucking weird ass song. Um, she tried to take the front and try to put Shamar in the back. But then now, since Shamar's whole platform changed and his whole management changed, now she sees Shamar's on stage. Shamar's at North Carolina High School. Shamar doing this and doing that. Now Fendi wants to be a part of Shamar's crew. So I just hope they leave Fendi out of it too, because she's not good for. She's not good for. I think CC and excuse me, his new management team, those are the people that Shamar needs to be around. He doesn't need to take advice from nobody else. And Tommy the Gossip, he's never gonna have a career. His career is sitting on the internet. Now he's trying to throw it off and try to say to Shamar, you jumping around on stage for $2,000. I do all of that, just sitting down talking about you. How come like to me, I'm just saying though, talk to me, feel me. How come? Yeah, Yeah, she was jumping around. They looked at her like squad. They was not feeling Fendi like with her dusty ass. Only thing she wears is black. Like, bitch, no, you corny. And I hope Shamar realized that she's corny. She's not good for his image. He does not need Fendi. Shamar don't need a hype man. Don't he like he don't need Flavor Flav's daughter jumping around in the background. The fuck? But yeah, y'all. So that's why I said Tommy has mental issues, okay? And if y'all ain't getting the picture right now and seeing that he's going through a mental problem, he's got exactly, squad. That's what I said because when they did that, and this was just yesterday. Now, the day before yesterday, Friday, I think it was over the weekend when Shamar was on stage with doing his song, and it was Sukiyana on this side and Dancing Doll on this side. Shamar's in the front. He got on that black glycerin shirt. Yeah, Flavor Flav. Flavor Flav. That's his daughter. That's who Fendi is, the hype. And she got on stage. They was singing, they was dancing, and then for someone she came out of nowhere and came up on them, and they looked at her like, ew, like what the fuck? What is this? Like, yeah, get that bitch up out of here. Whoa, kick her the curb. Yeah, but squad, I want you to pay attention. So when we hang up, I need you to pay attention and rewind, okay? And listen to the beginning and know what I'm talking about because like you a motherfucker ain't listen, Linda. A motherfucker ain't gotta try to get to know me to try to talk what I think Cutie Pie's thought she was gonna get to know me. I guess to start a platform with Coco, SL Davis, and Blast. I guess all four of them old gremlins was gonna start a platform, but I guess they sent Cutie Pie to try to suck my dick to get my business. She sucked my dick all right, but she didn't get the business. She got the business. She got the smoke. I called her out on it for real, for real. And I'm just tired of biting my tongue because now I keep seeing certain things in her pattern, and I kept saying like, you know, like God gives all of us, like I tell you, God gives all of us a special gift, and I tell you when somebody's doing something wrong or trying to do something wrong to me, I swear to God, I can't explain it to you. Is a special power that God gives me, and I clicked it, I clucked and plucked that duck before it even got any farther. And listen, we can just nip this in the bud and nip it in the bud. Oh yeah, he did look nice, and didn't he? And his little black glycerin shirt and shit, and his black and white glasses. Of course, I tell you, his stylist, and on top of that, he got two motherfucking big ass security guards now. That yeah, he got security now. You ain't gonna just be running up on Big Marco no more. And you can see um that his management team is for him and not against him because we seeing him. He's clean, he's enjoying life, he's loving himself again. He's loving it ever since Alex and old girl came in. His new management came in life. We have seen Shamar went from being a little depressed. um Yeah, all the time. Yes, his stylist got him going. Yeah, they're not playing with society. Would you stop playing around? Cause Shamarco, yeah. and he looked better. I love. Do you like the one? I like the one when he did with my friend Brian. Y'all call him Big Sexy. I call him Brian. I ain't gonna be calling no man no Big Sexy shit. No, Brian. I love Brian to death. That's my boy. I started off with him also when he first started out on the internet in a positive way. So Brian is a very uh good friend of Shamar's, and he loves Shamar, and I love the fact. Did you see the fact that him and Shamar was doing that? You know how Big Sexy be doing that walk behind the girls, and they be doing that walk in the front. Well, him and Shamar got one out, and Shamar looks good, and he was telling Shamar, "You look better dressed, like a gay man instead of putting on the wigs and everything." Now, I think so too, though. But that was a nice one too, squad, with him and Brian, him and Big Sexy, and Big Sexy walking behind him, and Shamar doing his walk, looking all like a thug. I love Shamar. I love the fact that yes, he got, as you can see, he got positive people on his team now. And Big Sexy is a good person to have on his team because Big Sexy was the one that said, man, he's the Big Sexy was the one. He didn't say Tommy's name because, like he said, he's not going to belittle himself to give this motherfucker no kind of attention. He was like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you the icon. He ain't the icon. Nigga sitting on the phone all day long, screaming demon, trying to act like he got a motherfucker YouTube career. He acted like, I swear to God, Tommy acting like what he doing in life is better than what Shamar's doing. Shamar's living life. Tommy's taking up space in life. It's a difference. Know the difference. Shamar's living life, living out his dream, where Tommy's taking up space in life, trying to turn people against Shamar and Alvo, make bitter statements against them, and con people out their money. That's what Tommy's doing. Whether you believe it or not, Tommy's doing it. And then for your supporters, you say your supporters love you. They love you enough to be in my DM and let me know what's going on. And let me know what's going on. But squad, for real, on God, I want you to recap this so you can understand what I'm talking about and who I was talking about. Because I ain't gonna bite my tongue. Cause enough is enough. I just wanted it to be known, and not that I need to have a beef with you. Because bitch, anything I say to on this live right here, I can say it in your face. None of I don't fear nobody. I don't fear nothing but God and His Son Jesus Christ. That's it. And I don't fear them because when it's time for my calling, I already know my accomplishments that I did in life is taking me home upstairs because I don't do people wrong. I don't do people. I love my neighbors. My neighbors love me. I love thy strangers. We all a bunch of strangers, and some of us that are connecting in the heart of God. It is a blessing to know and get to know and greet other people from different countries and different states. We got that capability of indulging in good conversation and being around good people and positive, productive people without having to pay or get something from. When you got people like the people that I named in the beginning, when you got people like that every day looking to be bitter to somebody, you looking to kill somebody's spirit or to talk about somebody, and you live every day like that, you got a problem. You need to go to rehabilitation of knowing who you are. The people that sit around and do bitter things and do hateful things and say hateful things all day, every day, they got a bitter heart. They're hurting inside. And they think that they cling when a person hurt so hard and so bad inside, they cling to somebody like Shamar, thinking that Shamar's the weakest link. So okay, because I'm hurt inside, I'm gonna beat up on Shamar because he's the weakest link, they think. And that's how it goes with Tommy. Tommy's so bitter and so angry inside because he hates the fact that Shamar's career. What? Girl, let me tell you something. Buka Bud Booker, but mind searching. As he sit every day, he's mind searching. And what I mean by that, he has no intention to come out here and backtrack into something that's not an argument with Tommy Gospel. That's not nowhere in his plans. His plan is be successful. Be successful. And trust me, he's mind searching. He's mind searching. Yeah, he's got his, he's mind searching in a good way. But listen, let me just say this: Tommy the Gospel has been having a nervous breakdown on all of us this last couple of 2 weeks behind Shamar, trying to compete against Shamar, and he's been making himself look just like a fucking fool. He's a duck, and he's quacking. You feel me? And I don't feel sad or bad about it because he needs to get his karma. He's been harassing and stalking Shimon Alba for the last 2.5 years. Alba for like 8 months, almost a year or so. But Shamar, he's been harassing Shamar for the last 2.5 years. And it's getting old and it's getting corny and it's getting crazy. To the point where Tommy's breaking the law, and he thinks he's scot free because he thinks that Al didn't press charges about him using Al's identity and buying and putting things into his like all the stuff that he got, like connecting to the computer, doing the computers and all that shit. He put most of that shit in Al's name. So everything that Tommy has used in Al's identity and it links back to Tommy Gossip and where Tommy the Gossip live, and it links back. Tommy the Gossip thinks that nothing is being investigated. Just because nothing ain't happened now doesn't mean nothing's not going to happen in the past. And they have to invest. They can't just go. They took Al's statement. Let's make it clear. They took his statement. They all took video where Tommy showing that he has Al's identification and how and the video how Tommy admitted that he was putting shit in Al's name. See, Tommy, that's what I say. He got a loose booty mouth. He definitely got a loose booty mouth. He talks too much. So he thought putting Al's identification out on the internet and saying that using Al's name and purchasing merchandise in Al's name. See, we know all that. That's been Al got all that sent to the police when he made his complaint and against Tommy. So it's being investigated. So Tommy think, yeah, I will lie. I will think will just that for supply. I will just use it. No, being investigated. They can't just jump up and just arrest him now. They gotta uh you know follow the tracks on everything that Tommy purchased that came in the name of Orlando Alexander Green, and it came to Tommy's house. Tommy's the one that's going to get in trouble for it. All those things that he bought and everything, and he put in an album there because he doesn't have good credit. Oh, he's going down for it. He think just because ain't nothing happened now, don't think it's not gonna happen later. And that's why LeBron and old girls they said she goes to the Conan. I think my internet is acting up. It just blinked out on y'all, right? Exactly, Sheila. That's why I said when you open up and your heart knows good people. Your heart knows good people. Start. You understand what I'm saying? Your heart knows good people. And they know good people. You could just have a conversation with so somebody could open up their mouth and say, they could say hi the wrong way, and you could get that energy. Oh, nah, I ain't fucking with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker right there got a bad. You can sense a good-hearted person, then you can with a you could always see a snake. You could see a snake a mile away. My grandma always said that. Grandma always said you can see a snake a mile away and you can smell it coming. You feel me? Because a snake has nothing but darkness over it. You can always, you can be. I want you to do. I want y'all to do this. Do this right. If you walk into your car, or if you're in a grocery store, or wherever you at, beauty salon, whatever, and acknowledge people's behavior. Just go around the room and just acknowledge people's behavior, and you can see who has good energy and who has bad energy. Try that. Because I know I do. I sit down and I'm very observant. My father used to say, you so quiet and you sit back and observe everything. Yes, I do. My whole environment. Yes, I sure do. And that's why he always say, you my gifted child. You know what I'm saying? Yes, because I sit and my father always used to say, right, squad. His supporters give him positive feedback because his supporters, yes, sometimes he is goofy. He gets in his goofy ways and he mock other people. That's his talent. But he don't have a soul where he's sitting up there and he's bitter every day and he's just looking to say something bad. When Alvos expresses himself against somebody that does something bad to him, he's supposed to, because not one of us should sit around in life and allow somebody to beat up my soul and think that it's okay for you to bully me and I'm not supposed to say nothing back. So yes, he has a they got you could tell people, you could look, and I'm not trying to convince y'all and I'm not trying to tell y'all what to do, but listen, look at Tommy, look at Shamar, look at Al, okay, look at Messi Dow, look at LaShawn, look at Clue. Now, out of all those people that I just named, right, there's only two that has two things in common: good hearts. But one is so Shamar is more adapt to his career and everything. And as he before he learned this, he was burning his britches on the people that did care about him. Where Alvo has a good heart and all he wants to do is be around good people and want to be loved and live life. And he's been saying this since he was 18 years old. All I want to do is be loved, be around good people, and live life and follow my career, because he always said he wanted to be a model. But you got people now. When I say look at Tommy, look at Messi down, look at LaShawn. What do they got in common? Bitterness, venom, evil spirits. Don't want to see somebody go after their dreams, because that's where all the hatred for Alvo and Shamar comes in from see, they're considered low class gay men. Uh, yeah, be very observant. But I'm saying Tommy, LaShawn, Bessie Dow, Amory, or whatever how you say his name, Clue, they're low class gay men. Those are the low class gay men. And why I say this, and you can tell the difference between classy gay men and low class gay men. Now, look at the gay men on TikTok, like Saucy Santana, Pluto, uh, Eric and Cece, the two, Jalen and Caro. You got Splat. Look at their persona. They carry themselves with respect and class. And then you got Messy Dow, LaShawn, and Tommy the gossip, the low life, the gay men that always want to be fighting, worrying about what other people doing, trying to destroy other people's career. And that's why I say exactly. Hey Kai, that's my baby. Hey boo boo, what's up, mama? How you doing today, sweetheart? Exactly. It's and as a gay person, as a gay lesbian myself, it's that's why I say they are so disrespectful and so disgusting. Though Tommy and them are disgusting. Um, Hi, babe. Tommy and I'm discussing. As a gay person, I lived my life as a gay woman, and I've been gay all my life. And I say all my life, well, I would say I came out of the closet when I was 15, but I never been with a man. But I had class about myself. I didn't push myself on society. I accepted society as society accepted me for being me. You feel me? I didn't walk around with a strap on and thinking I was yo nigga. Nah, I was just me, Jamaica. I was just me. But you got this is where you got Tommy the Gossip and Messy Doll and LaShawn. They got bitter persona and characteristics about themselves is bitter and evil. Their characteristics is evil. They never been around people like us that live normal and greet our family and tell our family we love them and give our family a hug and a kiss and make sure that our family's okay without pain. See, they're not used to that type of family orientated situation. They Tommy and them come from abuse. Okay, mother and fathers doing drugs, alcohol, they didn't care them running the streets, and not that's not to put them down, is the facts. Okay, and so when you see Shamar, this is Shamar. When you see Shamar and Abel trying to better themselves in life, you got people like Tommy, LaShawn, and Messy Doll sitting back trying to destroy it. Because look what they did to Alvo. They were so mad that Alvo supporters was supporting him so hard. What they do? Fucked with his cash app. Okay, like they that bitter. Those are the gay people that make society make people in society to be like, man, we can't stand them gay people. They like nowadays you got tacky gay men that's going out thinking that it's about being loud and causing problems in society. If you haven't been really following some of these tacky ass gay men that's in the category as Tommy and Messy Down and LaShawn, all they do is go out in the public in society and cause problems. Want to be loud in the club, want to be disrupted in the club, want to be disrupted in the pub. They think it's all about uh, being a, being ignorant. You hear my neighbor? Listen, spring, summer, the heart of being a woman. So yeah, they ignorant. You know what I'm saying? They don't have no class. They don't have no class. Why I say that's my neighbor because he be trying to talk to me. I'm like, nigga, I like titties and hips, nigga. I like dick and balls. Ain't no freaking in front, brother. Are you playing up? Y'all hear it? He parked outside my window. It's a heart of a woman. Y'all don't know nothing about that. So yeah, like they tacky, you know, and then they think they putting on women clothing and women wigs. They make themselves even more tacky. Oh no, you could tell he wasn't squad. You could tell an evil heart. You could tell a person that was raised right and raised in a home, whether it was a broken home with just a mama or just a father or just a grandparents. You could tell the difference of a person that was raised decent and then to a person that was raised in the hood that was a project chick. You know, them around the way girls and around the way boys, and then mother and father didn't care if you had um clean clothes on. So Tommy comes from a better place. That's why he couldn't. He's not real with himself. That's why he can't be real with nobody else, because it starts within yourself. And I'm never preaching. I'm just telling facts. In order to love somebody else, you have to love yourself first. You have to love yourself first. And Tommy is not comfortable in the skin of Tommy Richard Davis. He's not comfortable in his own skin. Because anybody that has to put on a costume to make you feel better about yourself, you have issues. You have mental issues. And he's been having a mental breakdown on this internet for the last 2 weeks. It's worrying about who, what, when, and how about Shamar. But like, how y'all fuck Shamar? How y'all do this with Shamar? How y'all do that with Shamar? Shamar is his stress, and people don't realize if you stress, and stress can bring heart attacks, health issues, and as you can see, he's T cell count pills, his viral pills got him going up and down the scale. Because one you see Tommy looking skinny and malnutritious, and then the next week, if he's taking his T cell pills, is making him fat. Because see, his pills that he takes for being HIV positive, and they are preserving basically his immune system. I listen. I'm gonna say it all the time. I know, like, you want people to get to know you and respect you. Respect yourself enough to tell the people that, yeah, you got HIV, since you want all this sympathy. He crying out for all kinds of sympathy, but when you ain't gonna tell your supporters you fucking dying, like you suck dick, nigga, that you go to the Mexican got you squirted all in your face and got you breaking out with herpes all over the place, that you got to wear black stars, talking about they for pimples. Yeah, they for hiding herpes pimples. That's exactly what it is. Let's keep it 100, Tommy. But Tommy's been having a mental issue, a mental breakdown. He got a YouTube career that think he a motherfucking rapper. That nigga. Yeah, Jaheim. Y'all like that song by Jaheim and Keisha Cole? I gotta go in my living room. They playing music now. He trying to be funny and play music. He lucky I'm up. He look My nephew crazy. My nephew, no, boo boo, he is not. No, I am not. I'm not even going to answer my phone. I'm not my phone, my door. Yes, um, exactly. Why? That's what his thoughts. See, thoughts comes from not knowing. Thoughts comes from not knowing. Yeah, that's what he thought, that Shamar was gonna stay homeless, and Shamar he was happy. You didn't see how happy Tommy was. Yeah, yeah. Shamar about to be homeless again. You didn't see how happy he was, and look how his happiness turned into a frown. Because now look, Shamar apartment looks way better than Tommy. Shamar's furniture looks way better than Tommy. I love Shamar's apartment. If I move to Atlanta, Shamar better tell me where the fuck he live at so I can move in that same complex. Cause I like that cute complex. Shamar be jumping in his swimming pool. Shamar is pulling up and showing out on that motherfucking clown. You heard me, squad? Blood. Now, come on, Blood. For real though, Sheila. Shamar pulling up, showing out on the motherfucker. Like, shut the fuck up. Homeless who? Shamar said he would never be homeless again. And praise God, he's never gonna be. Cause he got a good team behind. He got us. He got all us angels just praying for him. He's got Alex. Alex definitely was I'm gonna have to get my key from my nephew because I swear every time I hear my neighbor kids in my backyard, I be thinking is his dumb ass coming through coming through my screen. I'm getting ready to change the locks on his ass. Trying to trying to peek and see if I'm at motherfucking work so he can come and no. You're not in no. This ain't hustle and flow over here. My nephew Brandon, no, nigga. This is not hustle and flow. Fuck on out of here, bro. Fooled everybody, Kai. Fooled everybody. And look how they look how they fucking happy. They was drowning and laughing and happy that Shamar was gonna be homeless. I couldn't even believe LaShawn was even saying, I'm glad you're gonna be homeless. You're gonna be sleeping underneath that bridge again and da da da. They was extra happy. You exactly right, Scott. They was happy. And look where Shamar's at. Shamar house looked better than any one of them. His apartment even looked better than LaShawn's condo that he bought with Shamar's money. But listen, that's neither here or there. But Shamar's apartment, boom, and look, they all shut up. So what did Tommy do? He turned his argument. He turned his argument. First it was you bum, you gonna be homeless again. Now you taking care of Larry. You ain't got nowhere to live now. Oh, you talked about my stepmama. That ain't my stepmama. Now you trying to be a rapper. Now you got your supporters climbing the views for you, and because he's in competition. That's why he got his supporters doing that making the views look like he got all these people following him because he's trying to be in competition with Shamar, trying to make it seem like he got a YouTube career and that he got all these people sponsor him and it's not that. It's his supporters that are hitting the button all the time to make it look like he got 5,000 or 116 people following him, and that's not cool. That's not cool. That's a lie. He's fibbing and he's fabricating his views. Ain't nobody like sitting up here. Exactly. They started acting out. Oh no, he can't stay with me. Look what Fendi said. I don't owe nobody shit. Okay. And now they see Shamar. Shamar didn't give up. Because you know why he didn't give up? Because he had God's angels pulling him forward, not backwards. And that's what all them devil demons wanted him to fall. They wanted to see him fall. You know? So God took them all the way and showed them all about what he can do. And look what God, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Backfired on every last one of them. You ain't never lied, Sheila. And look, they all quiet. They all quiet. So then now they mad. Tom trying to manifest it by trying to manipulate the his platform by saying who wants to jump around the stage and look like a clown. You getting honey, you getting paid for jumping around on the stage. That's what our artists do. And if you talking about you like Nicki Minaj, you like Nicki Minaj jump around on stage and dance on stage all these artists do it. So he's trying, what Tommy trying to do now is trying to make it seem like it's a bad thing that Shamar is following his career. That's what he's trying to do, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all family, right? Y'all know I love y'all, right? I love y'all. Yo, that I'm saying it like I really love y'all. Y'all know how and baby boy Omar not Omar, you know who I'm talking about, Omar and Jody was in the kitchen and he thought his baby mama, he thought his mom girlfriend and her mama was talking about him. He said, I love y'all. Without y'all, I wouldn't be me. I love y'all. He said to her mother, I love you even more because you made her. That's how much I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love your company and everything. I love getting up here and we talking about everything and every situation in life and how it is, and our platform is not about oh yeah, they shut the fuck up quickly, Kai. Like you don't hear that. Oh, Shamar, you homeless and Shamar did. Only person that's still trying to bash Shamar is Tommy the Gossip. I love you even more, Squad. Yeah. No, I do. I love y'all because y'all real people, and just because we not neighbors, but we greet each other, and it's good to know people all over. So, cause like, what if one day I come to South Carolina, North Carolina, and I'm stranded? Like, no, I can call so so. Hey, y'all know me. Help me out a little bit. You got to know people, to be all right with people. It's okay. It don't cost nothing to give somebody a hug. It don't cost nothing to love your neighbor. It don't cost nothing to love our children. It don't cost nothing. And you got to build your own temple first in order for you to love. If you're not all right on the inside of yourself and you bitter, you covering up and you feel like every day you gotta lie. Every day you thinking of a way to scheme somebody, you got a bitter heart. Your soul is fucked up. You got fucked up soul, son. Straight up, bruh. Exactly. You never know who you might meet. And sometimes, like, God put people in your life and God takes people out of your life, but God also protect you from danger. People don't realize that you, as old as you are now, and all the struggles and things that we've been going through, and who's been protecting us, because we always questioning, like, damn, and I'm still here. How this happen? God and his son Jesus that keep their arms around us, but he's not going to keep his arms around somebody that always constantly waking up. There's no way I wake up and say, oh, let me get on the internet and fuck with Kai. Let me get on the internet and fuck with Sheila. Let me get on the internet and fuck with JB and fuck with the squad. Nah, you know what I do? I wake up before the sun come up and I say to my higher power, my spiritual guidance, thank you for watching over me as I lay. Now, thank you for watching over me as I play. And that means go around in the world and do my day. And then when it's time for me to lay down, please stay with me and cover me for blessings. Because we don't get up and say, I want to be evil to the next soul because you're not going to go nowhere in life. Oh, Columbus, Ohio. Yes, I'm serious, squad. Like, come on now. It don't cost nothing. And it's okay. Like, what if one day I say, okay, squad, I'm coming to Columbus, Ohio. I don't know where I'm going, but let's hang out for the night. Cool. Cause you know I got a good heart. You know you got a good heart. You know, and what we gonna do? We gonna put it together. If I got five, you got five. If I got 10, you got 10. You gonna put it together. We're not gonna meet and greet somebody and say I want to kill you or I want to talk bad about you or I'm meeting you just so I can talk bad about you. Like we don't do that. That's not where we come from. We cut from a different cloth. You feel me? We cut from it. I know I'm cut from a different cloth because I don't never, ever, ever treat people bad. You know, I treat people like Tommy. I'm not treating him bad. I'm just letting you acknowledge that your dysfunctional behavior is not acceptable with everybody. And if you feel like you could sit and keep bullying, cyber bullying, and Shamar, I feel that I'm gonna keep blasting you out. Yeah, today's Sheila's birthday, y'all. We gotta say happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. No such shit. Happy birthday, girl. You know, you know how jealous bitch be like, bitch, happy birthday, bitch. That's a jealous bitch. If somebody say that to you today, Sheila, in that kind of way, you know they jealous of you. You know they is so happy, they is so mad that it's your shine. It's about shine. It's about your shine. It's Sheila Shine Day. It's your shine day today, baby. Get all the shine. That's why I woke you up smiling. Woke you up smiling. But Sheila, if somebody walk up to you and be, bitch, happy birthday, bitch. You know they mad. They big mad. Go get that bitch a Big Mac because that bitch big mad that it's your daddy. But y'all, I love y'all. I really do. I really, really, really do. I swear to God, if I could sit up here up right now and roll up my ganja, I would and smoke it. But they took my boy, yes sir, the dude that my friend. He live in the woods, but he built him a 2-story cabin. Y'all go follow my boy. My boy, yo, I said, what? That nigga built him a 2-story cabin out in the woods, yo. His name is Yes Raw. That's my boy. But anyway, he used to sit on every day, every night. He would sit on the internet, rolling up, smoking and shit. And they took his platform. They're not paying him because of that. So I don't get paid anyway, so it don't matter. But yeah, it's 10:14. So you know, he's still trying to get my attention. I can't help it. I'm so sexy and so beautiful. Everybody loves me. But yeah, I want to go take me a shower. And I want to go. Listen, I want to go get me some curry breakfast. I'm gonna go to the Jamaican cafe and go get me some breakfast. I told you the stores and restaurants down here, uh, they don't open till 10 o'clock. Like Walmart will be open like at 6. But I'm talking about the restaurants and the rest of the stores, they don't open until 10 o'clock down here. And that's a good thing though, because the mom and pop give them the mom and pop stores time to get their money up. And then when 10 o'clock comes, it goes all the real businesses starts opening up. So anyway, y'all, I'm okay. Give them a hug for me, Squaw. Um like I like curry and everything I do, Kai. So I probably like get some curry eggs, scrambled eggs with the green pepper, red peppers, and the onions in it, and like an omelet, and the sausage. But shit, my ass gonna be if I by the time I get out of the shower, it's gonna be 12 o'clock. So I might as well go ahead and get me my dinners and bring it home. So I probably do the oxtail, the curry chicken, and the fish today, and the catfish today. And I love cabbage, and I do the cabbage, the yellow rice, the macaroni and cheese. Don't forget my dumplings. My dumplings be for at night when I be having my munchies, y'all. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Yeah, the fish it be catfish, and they cook it to perfection. It's run by Jamaicans, and it's a Jamaican restaurant. It's not only just a restaurant, it's like a what you call it, like Kai, like when you go and one part is where you can order your food and take out your food, and then the other part is like the grocery store, and then on this other side is the club. So it's actually run by Jamaican, by people's peoples. I love y'all. I just want y'all to know that I love y'all. Hope y'all have a blessed day. We had a definitely good conversation. We always have a good conversation because we are family. We are built from it. We built for this. We built from the heart. So I just wanted y'all to have a nice day. But those that didn't, um, came in the middle of it, recap, and you'll understand where I was coming from today because I had to get it off my chest because I got tired of carrying that load, and I felt like she felt like I wasn't gonna motherfucker be bold enough to come up here and tell y'all what was going on. So Kai, because you came in on the ass end or in the middle of it, go. What I was gonna tell you is what I said in the beginning of this um video, okay? But I love y'all. Yeah, Kai, anytime, sweetheart. Anytime you feel like you want to come and visit, I got a two-bedroom. You don't have to sleep in the bed with me. Not that I mind that you, not to be disrespectful or anything, but I do got a two-bedroom, sweetheart. So anytime you want to visit and take the summer off and come down here, yo. When I say we be pumping, we still pumping down there at our beach because we got it going on. We got clubs on this side, hotels on this side. We be pumping. I love Virginia Beach. But yeah, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Oh yeah, yeah, I love y'all. I'll be back again, sweetheart. You know how I do. I'll pop up on y'all. I'll pop up and show out. You know how I do. You know what it is. That's what's goody. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed day, blessed Sunday. I'm me, because it is my relaxed day to watch football and get ready for Monday. Because I swear I hate working on Monday mornings. It is like the boringest day of the week, and it's the longest to me. But yeah, God is good. You already know I got to do my football. Yes, I'm watching football all day today. All day, Sheila. Uh, I love sports. I do. I love sports. But yeah, I'm getting ready to set it off on this television, go set it off in the other room, get set it off in the living room, and then put it on my laptop. I'm gonna be football addicted today. Okay, I might need rehab. I love y'all. Sheila, have a beautiful birthday, and know that we love you and I love you more unconditionally. And I pray and keep safe, and positive and productive people around you. Love y'all. Two up, two down. BA all day. Be easy, y'all.